the best in the world.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring, representing Mutiny from Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 218 pounds, CM Punk!
Always outspoken, always ready for a fight.
You know, sometimes CM Punk makes life a little harder for himself, but he wouldn't have it any other way.
Punk is proud that he's accomplished so much in his career, and he did it all his way.
Well, Punk's looking to accomplish even more tonight. Punk looks ready to do what he does best.
Karrion Kross has arrived, a truly sinister individual.
And his opponent, representing the Final Testament from Sin City, weighing in at 265 pounds, Karrion Kross.
The harbinger of doom, Karrion Kross, looking to leave his mark on WWE here tonight.
He's not just looking to leave a mark, Cole. He's looking to leave a scar.
No telling what physical or mental attacks we'll see tonight.
It was only a matter of time before it unfolds. Tick-tock.
The mind games of Karrion Kross should be on full display in this one.
Yeah, it's seemingly never enough for Kross to just tear his opponents apart with his physicality. He's always compelled to systematically tear them apart mentally as well, win or lose.
Very true. Kross is often even more dangerous after he loses, but I imagine he's come into this one determined to win it all.
And across the ring, CM Punk's looking to prove once again that the reports of his fragility have been grossly exaggerated.
Punk has really made a career proving doubters and naysayers wrong, and tonight is yet another chance for him to do just that.
Look at this. Northern Lights.
As the leg trap, fisherman suplex.
And Kross's path to destruction gets put on hold there.
Yeah, and this is the hostility Punk wanted to bring.
And CM Punk is leaving no breathing room here.
Kross on the wrong side of every exchange.
Corey, what's CM Punk got to do here to win? What's his strategy got to be?
Punk's got to stay focused on the task at hand, Cole. He can't let little distractions get to him. If he's as worried about winning and making money as he's claimed to be, that shouldn't be so hard for Punk. Escapes and a chop block takes him down.
Belly to belly!
And can he put it away? What? Oh, he kicked out.
And frustration might be starting to set in.
Way to avoid that.
Bam! Well-placed calf kick.
Wow.
Booming boot.
Look out! Slingshot crossbody? That was ridiculous. Took a massive risk, but it might have paid off.
And he gets delivered back into the ring. CM Punk headed to the...
From the top rope.
Dropping the elbow. And,
yeah, guys, it hasn't ended yet. Look who's here.
It's about to get a little more crowded.
I cannot believe this right now.
You might not believe it, Saxton, but it's happening. And this match about to fade to black. Cross jacket submission applied. The neck just being...
Trying not to fade. Delivers a harsh elbow. Punk with his opponent in position. Gotta see.
Cross is in serious danger.
Is it enough? Is this the end? There's two. And a win! That may be one of the biggest wins of his career.
Here is your winner, CM Punk.
And you can't ignore just how much the previous distraction shifted the tide of this match. Tried to stay vigilant the whole time, but it proved too much in the end.
Look, you have to celebrate the fact they won it all by themselves.
Were you watching the same match, Corey? They clearly had some assistance.
Okay, Saxton, and in basketball, does the person who throws the assist get the point? No, my point stands.
What?
The Prodigy is here.
And she is angry, and she is vengeful.
The following champion versus champion contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Laredo, Texas, the NXT Women's Champion, Roxanne Perez.
A woman with a proven championship mentality.
And she believes she's now the version of herself that she needed to be.
Do you doubt her, Saxton? She's one of only 3 women to hold the NXT Women's title more than once.
So much success, so young.
Well, maybe that's why Perez feels so entitled. But then again, I guess it's not entitlement when you're as good as Roxanne.
Gigi Dolan ready for a fight.
As always.
And her opponent from Atlanta, Georgia, the national champion, Gigi Dolan.
Dolan competed in some of the top independent promotions, earning some of the biggest women's titles outside of WWE.
And since then has held the NXT Women's Tag Team Championship on multiple occasions.
Gigi Dolan has the ability to be pretty imaginative in the ring.
She says her creativity is how she expresses herself.
There's the bell, and here we go with Gigi Dolan.
Yeah, and you know she's fired up, looking to make her mark here tonight. Gigi has a strong desire to be on top of WWE for years now, but we've seen her struggle along the way.
Yeah, Corey, but it's obvious she doesn't let that keep her down, no matter what.
Roxanne Perez is in the other corner, and you just know she's ready to go here. This young woman is not easy to take down or out.
Yeah, you can call her stubborn, but Perez has a toughness and tenacity well beyond her years.
Trapping the arm. STO. Whoa, round and round we go. Tilt-a-whirl head scissors. Sky-high monkey flip. Perez is taking over here.
GG has run into a roadblock.
That focused singular drive of Dolan's got shaken there.
Roxanne looking to push the advantage after that.
Corey, what do you think Roxanne Perez needs to do to focus on this match?
Roxanne really needs to tap into her vicious side, Cole. Usually it takes some time before she reaches that point in a match, and it tends to come with some frustration. But if Roxanne can tap into that throughout this match, all while keeping her wits about her, things could really end up playing out in her favor.
Oh, here it comes! Sweeping takedown.
Just a continuous rush on Gigi here.
And you have to hand it to Roxanne here. She's really found a way to tap into her vicious side.
DDT!
Neckbreaker position, but look at this power prying their way out.
Break the hold into a neckbreaker of their own. Countering that offense. She's starting to struggle here.
I don't think either one has the edge at this point, though.
Brutal face buster. Neck breaker. Roxanne now has a leg up in this match.
Yeah, Perez with impressive offense. Oh, they're just punishing their opponent now.
She is out for blood. I think she got it, Saxton. Yeah, this match is getting grisly.
Oh, pendulum overhead kick.
Showing off the quickness, that'll turn things around in a hurry.
And that was an expertly executed DDT. Wrestling him down.
It has been so...
That's it. Big victory tonight. Hard-fought win as well.
Your winner tonight.
Uh-oh, look out.
Oh, look who's here.
Oh, no.
Nasty assault.
The superstar never saw them coming.
Oh, come on.
A successful ambush.
Discouraging results for Ripley right here.
Things look dire for Rhea.
Trapping the arm. STO. Not so fast. Hurricane Rana. Just sent crashing to the arena floor. She's making her way to the top turnbuckle.
Taking flight
Through the air and connects.
trying to do as much damage as humanly possible.
But at what cost?
Producing a trend.
On the apron.
All the way to the outside.
And gets tossed back into the mat. Caught the leg.
What a display here. Counters on both sides.
Oh. And she's beginning to look a little weary. Frog splash!
Ooh, DDT.
Roxanne putting in the work.
Roxanne
Perez looking for with pop rocks.
Perez might have her.
Climbing the turnbuckles to the top.
To the sky.
Frog splash!
Picture perfect.
Ripley is getting beaten down here.
Ripley has to stop struggling.
Frog splash!
Fortune favors the bold. These risks could be a winning strategy.
Oh, did you see that?
You have got to be kidding me. Using your body as a missile over and over again.
Well scouted by Ripley.
She's doing what she can to halter the beatdown.
If Ripley was looking for an opportunity to pull a 180, that could be it.
No quarter being given by either competitor. You have to believe this one's going to be decided by the...
Takedown. Looking for the cross.
And that's all she...
She is the top gaijin of the women's division.
Blair Davenport ready to take down her next victim.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Wellington, New Zealand, Blair Davenport.
Davenport's an incredibly powerful woman who has an undying desire to inflict pain. Blair Davenport is a world-class striker and grappler.
Davenport has made a name for herself in the European and Japanese scenes.
She didn't play nice over there, and she doesn't play nice over here.
I guess it's good news then that Davenport's not here to make friends.
Well, here comes the girl with the shiniest wizard.
A competitor that's shown she possesses tremendous heart from bell to bell.
And her opponent from the Welsh Valleys, Tegan Knox.
Well, Tegan was betrayed by her former best friend Dakota Kai in the first ever women's War Games match.
All that says to me is that Tegan Knox simply isn't a very good best friend. Saxton?
I reserve my comment.
Saxton?
Well, a feel-good story every time Tegan Knox competes. There's the bell, and we've got Tegan Knox ready for action here.
It's been a tough journey for Tegan, but she's ready to show the WWE Universe just how good she is. She hasn't given up yet, and she isn't going to give up anytime soon. You can see she's even gotten more aggressive, determined to make her own opportunities and make her intentions known.
Tegan's intentions are very known, Byron, and I expect we'll see some of that newfound aggression tonight.
But we have to turn our attention to Blair Davenport, who competed all over the world before finally setting her sights on WWE domination. She's not just here to take over the women's division, she wants to strike fear in the heart of anyone foolish enough to challenge her.
According to Davenport, She has the wicked willingness to do whatever it takes to accomplish those goals. But in my opinion, all of this just makes her the scourge of the women's division.
And Nox is really dialed in right now.
Tegan Nox at full throttle looks nearly unstoppable.
Tips or advice for Tegan Nox in this one, Corey?
Yeah, Nox needs to compete with confidence, Cole. She needs to be as in your face and on top of things as she possibly can. Tonight is the perfect night for Tegan Nox to make a statement.
Oh, what are they doing here? All the way out. Sit out, gourd buster.
Watch out.
Whoa, what a landing! From up top, right onto the target, outside.
That is kicking things into a whole new gear.
Into the barricade. Thrown out of ringside and back to the mat. She's looking to go top rope here.
Up high!
Attempting high-risk move after high-risk move at a breakneck pace. Scooped up.
Follow-away slam with the bridge.
And Davenport is continuously on the defensive.
This is Nox making a statement. She's on top of things, and her confidence has to be through the roof right now.
Oh, goodness, that looked bad.
Connects. Saw it coming.
Blair managing to get some control back now.
Yeah, Davenport able to stop that surge dead in its tracks.
Hoisted up high here. Powerbomb!
Looking for the pin, but was that enough?
2, and she fights it off.
She just dug down deep there, but I don't know if she'll be able to do it again.
Big wow. Is this it? Blair with the cover. Fights out at 2.
A long 2.5 in the waning moments of this match. What a forearm.
Oh, she retaliates.
Oh!
Choke slam.
Blair's looking absolutely powerless. Tegan Nox with a kick to the body, and the shiniest wizard finds the mark.
Will Nox take advantage?
Cover. Tegan Nox got it.
Here is your winner, Tegan Nox.
Blair Davenport couldn't come out on top tonight.
This is only going to make Blair Davenport even more dangerous. It's one thing when she gets her way. It's another thing altogether when she doesn't.
She has a temper, that's for sure.
Oh, get on your feet. It is time once again to feel the glow.
The atmosphere changes when Naomi enters.
The following is a tag team match set for one fall. Introducing first, from Orlando, Florida, Naomi.
Naomi has such an unbelievable connection with the WWE Universe.
And they have cheered her on to win the tag titles and the women's championship.
But Naomi's not about to rest on her resume. She's looking to glow even brighter.
And believe me, she understands what it takes to get to the top of the mountain again.
Yeah, Naomi does things in that ring that nobody else can do. It's time to see if the power of Glow is real.
Well, one thing is for certain, Naomi definitely knows how to handle her business.
The EST of WWE.
And her partner from Knoxville, Tennessee, Bianca Belair.
Just signature, exuberant energy.
Yeah, Belair is always ready for her next big moment.
And always highly motivated to be the best at everything she does.
The WWE Universe loves cheering on the EST.
Oh, come on. Her energy is just infectious. I see Graves even dancing over there.
I'm not sure I'd call that dancing.
A woman who calls herself undeniable.
She certainly lived up to that moniker thus far.
And representing the Pure Fusion Collective from Las Vegas, Nevada, Zoe Stark!
Zoe Stark, an incredibly physical superstar who loves to ratchet up the intensity.
Yeah, Zoe is a beast in the ring who doesn't hold back. She calls herself undeniable. Well, it's time to prove it.
I have every bit of confidence that she will. The submission magician is here.
And representing the Pure Fusion Collective from Sioux Falls, South Dakota, the Queen of Spades, Shayna Baszler.
This woman will tie her opponent up in knots.
You're right about that, Cole. Shayna Baszler is so confident in her abilities and her knowledge of this game.
Well, who can forget Baszler's incredibly dominant run as NXT Women's Champion?
I'd just like to send my condolences to anybody whom Shayna Baszler sets her sights on.
She holds the record for most women's Royal Rumble eliminations and women's Elimination Chamber eliminations.
It doesn't matter if she has one opponent or 29. In the ring or in a chamber, Shayna Baszler is always ready to fight. When the mouth guard goes in, the lights go out for her opponent.
PFC, Pure Fusion Collective, in action here tonight. A team that claims to be fighting for dominance, fighting for every opportunity that people tried to take away from them.
Yeah, there's definitely a chip on the shoulders of PFC, Michael. And it's only made each member even more dangerous, which I didn't even think was possible.
Yeah, the way the members of PFC carry themselves, this is a team you absolutely have to watch your background.
And if you're a team that wants to learn how to work as one, this should be a match to study.
This is a match to take notes on. As a team, you always have to be on the same page, but in this one, you can expect to see teams on the same sentence. Nice scoop slam.
Here's a snapmare.
Oh, wait.
Kick right to the face.
Oof.
And that might have just detoured Zoe's typical focus.
Yeah, Naomi showing off a little bit of that out-of-this-world athleticism right there. There's a tag. Opponent off the ropes. Double big back body drop.
He wasn't tough enough contending with one opponent. Now you got to deal with two. Opponent does she double axe handle?
Look at this. Snap suplex. Snapping the neck. Oh, someone call a dentist.
Going for the ride.
The follow-away slam.
Was definitely not thinking about finesse with that one. Was only thinking about dominance.
Oh, right into a counter. Placed against the turnbuckles. And Bianca turning around.
Ooh, elbow strike.
Bianca's really getting the better of her opponent here.
Zoe has to wake herself up and turn her intensity up a notch.
Clothesline to the back of the neck.
Up handle applied.
Into a gut buster.
Nice.
There's no way she can continue on for much longer.
Yeah, this is troubling. Can only hold on for so long now.
She counters it.
And that can be a first step towards Zoe gaining control.
Stark hoping to start a rush of her own with that attack.
With the Grand Slam.
Can she do it here?
Got it. What a match and what a great team.
Here are your winners, the team of Bianca Belair and Naomi.
A disappointing result for Pure Fusion Collective tonight.
Gives you hope for the future of the tag division. Great tag team action on display, guys.
Behold the intimidating sight of Gunther.
The ring general's ready to come out here and do what he does best inside the ring.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring, representing Imperium from Vienna, Austria, weighing in at 250 pounds, the World Heavyweight Champion, Gunther!
A master of methodical movement, a superior athlete.
Yeah, who could forget Gunther's incredible record-breaking 666-day reign as Intercontinental Champion. But after losing that title, he reached new heights as the World Heavyweight Champion.
Gunther is driven to restore prestige, and no one can stop the ring general. Gunther's not going to deliver anything fancy, just pure, devastating impact.
Here comes the 330-pounder, Bronson Reed.
And his opponent from Black Forest, South Australia, weighing in at 330 pounds, Big Bronson Reed.
He has been on a path of absolute destruction as of late, and some would say taking things to extreme lengths.
Won the Andre the Giant Battle Royal and yet has only become more dangerous since then.
Well, Bronson Reed's looking to make a name for himself by creating his own opportunities, promising to maim anyone who gets in his way.
Prepare to see all 330 pounds plus of grade A Aussie meat go to work.
A 300-plus pound behemoth, Big Bronson Reed has an incredibly intimidating physicality. The moment this man hits the ring, you know what you're in for.
But what's deceptive about Reed is how well he moves for a man his size. The guy's built like a steamroller, but he's agile and fast. Oh, and one more thing, he likes to come flying off the top rope like a boulder hurtling through the air.
And when he lands, you can just about feel it all the way back in the cheap seats. The power of Big Bronson Reed is just astonishing.
Well, also in the ring is Gunther, who never holds anything back when he's in the ring.
Yeah, Gunther is utterly merciless, Saxton. His strikes have already become the stuff of legend. This isn't going to be a fight. This is going to be a war.
Corey, any idea what's going through Gunther's mind in this match?
Gunther obviously expects to win, Cole, and he no doubt plans to do so by sticking to his usual game plan. The ring general doesn't need to fix what isn't broken.
And Reed didn't find a defense for that attack.
Yeah, a very motivated Gunther in front of us.
Reed is getting picked apart right now.
And this is Gunther sticking to what he does best. No need to change up the game plan when it's always this effective.
Oh, what a plex. Here's the pump handle. Suplex.
Launched.
To the sky.
You gotta be kidding me.
I can't believe what we just saw.
I can't believe that didn't miss.
And he tosses him back in now. Gunther has flight in mind. From the top.
Elbow drop. Consecutive high-risk maneuvers, and the pace of this match has certainly picked up.
Reed holds him off.
Inside cradle applied, shoulders down.
And he fights it off.
Getting that shoulder up now is huge. Vicious right forearm.
Hoisted up and driven down with an axe driver.
It's over. Gunther is done.
He's still in this fight.
Gunther is down, but not out. Such a competitive drive, refusing to let this be over.
Everything possible was done to win there, but it just fell short.
Stumbling to his feet, he might just be rising to meet his...
Up high. And does not get it.
Strong right forearm.
Nice snapmare. Ooh, a chop. Boom. Oh, the knee drop connects. Knee drop.
And is he looking to...
Perched up top.
Diving knee drop.
Took a gamble once, took a gamble again.
Gunther.
Powerbomb.
Gunther can taste victory now.
And that'll about do it, folks.
Here is your winner, Gunther!
This was as dominant a win as I've ever seen, guys.
That's why they call it light work, Cole. Barely even broke a sweat.
A vicious and ruthless luchador.
Once again, bringing brutality as the leader of Legado del Fantasma.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring, representing Legado del Fantasma from Mexico City, Mexico, weighing in at 200 pounds, Santos Escobar.
Santos Escobar is such a dangerous competitor. He came up in Mexico City's lucha scene.
Escobar has always been a standout talent, from fighting in the underground to the highest heights in NXT.
A background in lucha tradition, but ready to make his own moves to the top of WWE.
This superstar possesses the smoothest tope suicida in the business. It hits you like an arrow straight from hell.
And he also possesses a phantom driver that will absolutely flatten you.
Here he is with the open challenge. Who's gonna step up?
The champ is here, I think.
Oh, he's here, and he is unbeatable.
And his opponent from West Newbury, Massachusetts, weighing in at 251 pounds, John Cena!
Guys, is my monitor broken? I don't see anything.
Only the worthy can see him, Saxton. Byron, you strike me as the kind of kid who thought about what ratings to give his creator wrestler. I'm like Cena here. Just move every stat to 100.
Yeah, but the difference here is that Cena has earned it. He's evolved from an all-time great to practically invincible.
We've seen John Cena play a superhero in Hollywood, but now he's one in reality. There's the bell, and it's Santos Escobar set for singles action tonight. Escobar's proven to be quite the calculating competitor. Always comes into every match with a plan in mind, always plotting his next move.
Yeah, Escobar's a thinking man's wrestler, Cole. He's never going to come out here without a firm strategy.
If nothing else, that's something you've really got to respect about Escobar.
And across the way, well, wait, is he there? Oh, there he is. I see the sneakers. Anyway, it doesn't matter if we can see Cena or not. Tonight has a big match feel.
Takedown. Set up for the side Russian leg sweep. And Santos is showcasing his unique Lucha Libre arsenal.
Yeah, Escobar is clearly in control. Reversal after reversal. These two have counters for days.
Corey, have you ever had a fight with air?
What I do after a night at the bar is my business, Cole.
I'm referring to this invisible form of John Cena, Corey. What can one do against him?
Well, swinging wildly and endlessly until you can't anymore might work.
Oh, one step ahead there.
Crucial turnaround there because Cena was falling behind.
Could be what Cena needed to ignite a rally.
Cena with a face buster. A reversal. He saw that coming.
From the apron.
Wow.
To the ropes, to the floor. Good Lord.
Fearlessly soaring to the outside. My goodness.
Doing whatever it takes to eliminate the competition.
Kick to the gut. Set up.
Canadian Destroyer.
And that's an example of a new and vicious tradition Escobar wants his name to carry.
Escobar turns it around. Escobar with a phantom driver.
John Cena won't come back from that.
2. Kicks out. Just kicked out.
It is hard enough to find a way to pin Super Cena. Now you have to rack your mind to find another way to keep him down.
All of that work, all these big moves, and it still didn't earn the fall. He fails to connect.
Ricocheting off the turnbuckles.
Evasive maneuvering there.
A clinic of counters being put on by these competitors.
Not so fast. Hurricane Rana.
Good grief.
Cena is unable to stop this string of offense.
Wild swings of offense keeping Super Cena at bay. Big forearm.
Escobar avoids that one.
Oh, the physicality on display there. Unbelievable.
Cena doing what he can to halter the beatdown.
Cena's never give up attitude shining through once again.
Setting up. Suplex! An utterly relentless attack from Escobar.
John has to find an opening and respond.
Tope Atomico.
Oh, amazing.
Escobar with a phantom driver.
Escobar has this wrapped up, turning it into the pin.
2. He wins! He wins!
Here is your winner, Santos Escobar.
And Santos Escobar earns the win.
Cena lost. Mr. Never Give Up should have quit before the match even started. Gentlemen, the bare-knuckle brawler is in the house.
One of the toughest competitors around, Wade Barrett.
Strength, arrogance, and cunning, all in equal measure.
And his time at the announce desk has just made him an even smarter competitor. He's not just calling the action, he's taking notes.
Wade's confidence is at a real high because he knows he's still got it.
Has proven himself as a championship caliber player in WWE and not to be taken lightly. Well, here comes the Scottish Warrior.
Carrying his trusted blade, Angela, McIntyre summons the support of the WWE Universe into battle. The Scottish Warrior has earned every bit of respect he is given. He's transformed from the chosen one to a real-life, fire-breathing dragon.
Yeah, the WWE is the Scottish Warrior's battleground, and he will go face to face with absolutely anyone.
McIntyre has remained laser-focused on striking down adversary after adversary.
Yeah, and McIntyre's intensity is always off the charts. Drew McIntyre is ready for war.
Gentlemen, it's time for war.
The War Raiders have gotten back to their roots and are more savage now than ever. Wherever the Raiders go, you will see the carnage of war.
Completely focused on waging war.
The War Raiders now embracing their truest form.
Looking to dominate once again.
The following contest is a tag team match set for one fall and is for the World Tag Team Championship. Introducing the challengers at a combined weight of 500 pounds. The team of Wade Barrett and Drew McIntyre. And their opponents at a combined weight of 552 pounds, the World Tag Team Champions, Eric and Ivar, the War Raiders!
Tag Team Championships on the line. May the best team win. This one's for the World Tag Team Championship, and it will be decided in this battle to decide the better team. We're kicking it off with Wade Barrett and Drew McIntyre. And we'll see if they're prepared for tag team action as they go head-to-head with Eric and Ivar.
The champs are not going down without a fight, but the challengers really seem ready for the challenge tonight.
I think this is going to be a dugout brawl on another level because neither of these teams want to go home without the title.
Powerful suplex toss.
Whoa! How about the strength of the champ? Just flinging off the challenger.
Really targeting the back on that one.
Oh, this is just flat-out punishment.
Hooked up.
Oh, look at the powered side slam. suplex. And Eric is going full tilt here.
Everything is going in Eric's favor right now.
And he retaliates.
Wade able to take a stand there.
But Wade has to push now while the window's open.
Ooh, just bouncing off the turnbuckle.
For Ragnarok. For the record, Saxton, you and I would never have that kind of chemistry.
Hey, I'd be a great teammate.
I've seen you trip over your own left foot. No thank you.
And right between the shoulder blades.
Oh,
What a headbutt.
the challenger is getting torn into.
Yeah, but you have to keep on battling for your team.
Yikes, that'll either wake you up or knock you out.
Nice neck breaker.
And what's this manager looking for under the ring? She has no business down there. Facebuster first. And Wade is starting to falter here.
Wade's got to slow this momentum down.
Being placed in the corner here.
The ref gets that weapon out of the way of the action.
Bronco Buster!
Not the ride you want to be on, but that's what makes it so effective.
Oh, and Wade manages to counter. Nice takedown. Stack them up.
The champ is going for the cover.
The champ is pinned. We might have a new champion here. And into the pin. Title on the line.
Oh! Still has enough energy for the simple kick out. Oh!
Fatigue is setting in for the challenger.
But I highly doubt anybody's going to throw in the towel, though. Toss. Nasty knee. Look at this.
Oh, from the rope.
Shotgun knees from Eric. The champ with the pin.
He makes the save.
Better late than never.
Barrett exposed here.
Clothesline.
Oh, that'll leave a mark. The champ might have just ended things right there.
Into the cover.
The tag team champions retain.
Here are your winners, and still World Tag Team Champions, Ivar and Eric, the War Raiders!
So it's the War Raiders who secure the win.
A moment well worth celebrating for these rough and tumble competitors.